28-year-old rapper Takeoff is shot and killed at a private party in Houston, Texas. Officials say it happened in the early morning hours of November 1st at a bowling alley in the city's downtown.
As you all know, in an unfortunate turn of events, Takeoff, born Kersey Carey-Ball, died November 1st after he was shot in the head and back as more than 30 people were leaving a private party at a bowling center in Houston. Police have said the gunfire followed a disagreement over a lucrative game of dice, but that Takeoff was not involved and was an innocent bystander. Following his death, his younger brother has come out gun blazing, accusing Quavo of faking emotions following Takeoff's demise. So, what really happened? Did Quavo order a hit on his nephew? Stick around to find out more.
$100 bills, I gotta be like tissue, man. I don't care about this shit, man. We getting it, you feel me? We getting it, motherfucker. Benjamin Franklin's my friend, but you gotta think about it. This is my slave, too.
YRN Lingo, the brother of the late Migos rapper Takeoff, has taken to Instagram to share his grief and address those who allege to have a close relationship with his brother. YRN Lingo recently took to his Instagram story and shared a series of statements addressing clout chasers who allege to be close with his brother Takeoff but seem to have disappeared since his death on November 1st, 2022. Netizens strongly believe that the distraught rapper was taking jabs at Quavo. In the stories, he wrote, "Getting sick of y'all niggas thinking y'all can say whatever to me. When this man was alive, they all was on dick now. Since he gone, they nowhere to be found sex dick ass niggas. All that fake crying shit niggas be so flawed and lame that it don't even make any sense. I don't have any brothers, only brother I have is gone. And if you feel like I'm talking about you, the shoe fit. Nobody has to worry about what's going on over here. We straight. And stop claiming y'all for my brother. This man didn't even know half of y'all." YRN Lingo added LLT, an acronym that stands for Long Leave Takeoff, at the end of the post. Many believe this post was directed to Quavo, especially when Lingo says, "I don't have any brothers, only brother I have is gone." Takeoff's brother also shared how difficult it has been to cope with his grief. "Damn, Take brother, I'm crying right now. I talk out loud cause I'm thinking you still here, but when I turn around and not see you, I feel lost and sick to my stomach. I never lost a close one like this before. A person I woke up to, spoke to every day. This shit ain't fair." In a final post on his Instagram story, YRN Lingo shared his plans to release a tribute song to his late brother. "Fuck that other song. I'm releasing this," he posted on his Insta story. The post included the single's cover art. And YRN shared another message for his brother. "I miss you, brother. I swear I do, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." So, from this, can we conclude that Quavo was involved in the plot to kill Takeoff to reduce competition? Maybe. Allow me to run you back to figure out what exactly happened on that fateful day. On November 1st, Takeoff, the youngest member of the Atlanta hip-hop trio Migos, was shot and killed outside a private party in Houston. Immediately following his death, Houston police said they did not believe the rapper had been intentionally targeted and that he had simply been at the wrong place at the wrong time. Migos is credited with ushering in a new era of Atlanta rap that earned the group 2 Grammy nominations and has influenced other artists. Takeoff's uncle and Migos member, Quavo, shared his speech at Takeoff's funeral on his Instagram. He said that his nephew was always the quietest and funniest person in the room. The third Migos member, Offset, wrote on Instagram that Takeoff's death left a hole in my heart that will never be filled. At a November press conference, Troy Finner, Houston's police chief, told reporters that Takeoff, 28, was found dead when officers arrived at 810 Billiards and Bowling in downtown Houston. A dispute had taken place outside the bowling alley after a party, and at least 2 guns were fired during the incident, CNN reported at the time. Police do not believe that Takeoff was involved in the escalation of the dispute that led to his death. "We have no reason to believe he was involved in anything criminal at the time," said Finner. A few days later, Houston police announced that they had arrested Patrick Xavier Clark, 33, on a murder charge for Takeoff's death. Another man, Cameron Joshua, 22, who was also at the scene, was arrested in November and charged with unlawfully carrying a weapon. The case is being prosecuted by the Harris County District Attorney's Office, which asked for Clark's bail to be set at $1 million. According to the New York Times, court documents allege that following the shooting, Clark began making plans to travel to Mexico and that he should be considered a flight risk. Houston police said the shooting occurred after some at the party played a lucrative dice game and an argument broke out. 30 people had been gathered outside the bowling alley at the time of the dispute, but none of them spoke to the police about what happened at the time. Instead, investigators concluded that Clark fired the fatal shot based on footage from surveillance cameras, cell phones, and other physical evidence. The radio silence of the over 30 people on site is why others believe they may have been paid off by Quavo to keep quiet. To this day, police are still asking witnesses to come forward, and the shooting is still under investigation. Houston's mayor, Sylvester Turner, said that everyone who was at the bowling alley has a responsibility to come forward. "I don't give anyone an out," he said. "If you were there and you saw something and you know something, you don't get a pass. Everybody has to take responsibility." YRN Lingo has every right to be bitter with Quavo following his brother's death. Takeoff's career was tragically cut short. In an interview with Rolling Stone in 2015, he said he was excited about the trajectory he was on. "It's a blessing." He said, "It's only the beginning though. You ain't seen nothing yet." Just a few years back, the duo Takeoff and Quavo teamed up with rapper Offset to create one of the 2010 biggest hip-hop groups. The group rose to prominence following the release of the single Versace, which went viral. However, the group ultimately went their separate ways after rumors of betrayal and rifts. But why did Migos split up, and what did the band members say about it? Does it have anything to do with Takeoff's death? Here's everything you need to know. The group hit the top of the US charts in 2016 with their massive hit single Bad and Bougie. They also went on to collaborate with rappers Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, with Cardi B marrying member Offset in 2017. However, the cracks started to show in the group in 2022. Rumors began swirling that Saweetie, the former girlfriend of Quavo, had cheated on her then-boyfriend with his bandmate Offset. Fans speculated that the band had become a duo featuring only Quavo and Takeoff after this. This was later confirmed when the duo released their first album together in October 2022. Additionally, Offset went on to unfollow his previous bandmates on social media after the pair announced their new musical venture without him and left the Migos name behind. The alleged affair was never officially confirmed by any member of Migos. Despite this, Quavo released a single titled Messy, with some fans deducing that his lyrics spoke about Saweetie cheating on him with Offset. Since then, not much has been said or confirmed by any member of the group following the split. However, Quavo did allude to the alleged affair between Offset and Saweetie while speaking on the Big Facts podcast.
That wisdom, she the glue to the family.
Yeah.
When all the sisters and brothers and the uncles get to tripping, she, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody back for Thanksgiving. We all get to see each other, you know. Shit like.
The rapper said, "We want to see our career as a duo. We came from a loyal family that's supposed to work together and you're supposed to stick together, but sometimes when shit don't work out, it's not meant to be. We stand on loyalty and sometimes that shit ain't displayed. Right now we gon' be the duo till time tell." Prior to Takeoff's death, Quavo was asked about a possibility of a reunion of the three musicians. He told the Drink Champs radio show that he didn't see the group reuniting, adding, "Right now I believe in the duo. You know what I'm saying." So, clearly, the most bitter member of this famous group appears to be Quavo. Did Takeoff decide to work out with Offset, and that pissed Quavo and got him murdered? Was it money, or was it another loyalty failure on Takeoff's part? We don't know yet, but we will. And for Lingo, let's wait and see if he will spill more tea on this. And that's it from us today. Until next time, bye.